All right, all right. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Kick-Ass Vidcast. I am Oren, and ladies and gentlemen, on this episode, we're going to be talking about the new film that came out Friday, Samaritan, starring Sylvester Stallone, and this sort of like neo-noir, superhero-esque drama action film. And before we start, I just want to say thank you so much for hearing this video and seeing this video and for listening to my opinion. And also, I cannot stress enough, please like, subscribe, and follow. And also check out my Instagram and my Facebook. I just started this channel, so I'm having a lot of fun talking about things with you guys, letting you guys know, in my opinion, what's worth watching and what's not. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into this already. Samaritan came out on the 26th, so it was this Friday that passed, and I was super excited. I was getting ready because it was good to see something else that was different, aside from Marvel and DC, which were which now has become absolute chaotic garbage. I mean, Marvel She-Hulk, oh my god, I was losing my mind with that. I'm gonna do a review on that one soon, but that one was just awful. And then DC in total chaos with the Batgirl film being erased, and it's just crazy. So it was a breath of fresh air, really, to see Sylvester Stallone coming out with a superhero film that's not Marvel or DC or even Image or Dark Horse. So it's just something off the cuff, it was something new. And on this review as well, I'm gonna do a quick review, not really in depth detail. It's just my opinion of what I felt in the film. And it's because it's still fresh, and I know, and I hope you guys watch it. And if you guys want me to do a more in depth review, let me know in the comments. But I can honestly say that this film, I had fun. It was a fun film. There were some problems with the writing, not as bad as She-Hulk or anything like that, but it was enough to be like, huh, okay, whatever. You just let it slide. And then Sylvester Stallone as the main character. I enjoy Sylvester Stallone. This film, what it reminded me of so much, I will admit that the setting is pretty interesting. It's like this apocalyptic, end of the world, disgusting streets. It reminded me of a lot of a game that came out before. This is a PlayStation 3 game. It came out. I don't know what year it was, but it reminded me. This movie is like an Infamous game. If you guys haven't played Infamous, if you guys are gamers out there, definitely check Infamous 1, 2, and Second Son. These games came out in PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4. But this film reminded me a lot of the first Infamous, because the first Infamous takes place in a place called Empire City. And this city is like in total destruction and chaos, like how it is in the film. And this film, like I said, it reminds me of that game. This is like an Infamous-esque Demolition Man, which is one of my favorite films. Demolition Man is amazing. Demolition Man kind of film, where basically the superhero here, Samaritan, basically is nowhere to be found. He's presumed dead, and for years the city has been in chaos, and now he's coming back. I did enjoy the villain as well. The villain was this dude from Game of Thrones. I liked his portrayal. I liked his eyes. He has crazy eyes. He would just look at you like, ooh, that kind of shit. And then the little boy who finds out who Sylvester Stallone is, I liked him too. It was like this cute little thing between them, like a father-son kind of thing. But it was fun. I mean, it was pretty cool. Like I said, it has problems. The writing, some of the directing was all right. I did enjoy the fight scenes. There were fight scenes here where I was like, whoa, okay, that's pretty cool. It shocked the shit out of me. But then there were other moments I was like, oh, okay, how does this work? They don't really explain. They explain how his powers are and why he needs to cool down. Like, I can't spoil it for you. I don't want to spoil it because I want you guys to see this film. But they give you like little explanations, and you're like, and it's just, and it's just like, okay. And then I realized that the length of this film is a bit over 90 minutes, which was shocking to me. I was like, whoa, okay, this is a very short film. And I think that did kind of a detriment to this film. I mean, it was super short. I think it was 110, 112 minutes. I could be wrong, but I'm not sure. It's over 90 minutes, that's for sure. But yeah, I think the shortness and they made it PG-13, which I think was really bad. I honestly thought that this film was going to be a rated R film, something more serious, because in the movie there are some moments where it's like, wow, this is some serious shit, and then there are other moments where it's like they had, like I said, like the little kitty things and stuff, and I'm like, it doesn't to me, it doesn't really work. Like the whole cuteness compared to the more seriousness. It's just a strange thing. I guess just the vibe. It just feels weird. Sometimes it's nice, it's sweet. Sometimes it's dark and serious, but it's dark and serious to the point where it does not match with the more humble scenes in the film. Now, this film is should you watch this film? Yes, watch this film. It's a lot of fun. I had fun, like I said. Is it up to par with the Marvel and DC films? No, absolutely not. No way. But it's a nice alternative to those superhero films. Now, like I said before, the what bothered me was the short time and the PG-13 rating. I didn't enjoy that, and then some of the story elements. It is it like it. The thing is, he's done a lot of great films. He's done Demolition Man. He's done Daylight. Daylight's another great film in the 90s, which he did. And then in the 90s, he did a film called Judge Dredd. Now, this movie reminds me of Judge Dredd. It's like I don't know, it gives me that kind of vibe, but more grittier and more darker, like Infamous, basically, like the Infamous game. And the writing and the directing is on par with that. Now, the thing is like, a lot of people like Judge Dredd. I like Judge Dredd. Judge Dredd is a good film, but it's not Demolition Man. I mean, Demolition Man was miles above Judge Dredd, in my opinion. So I wish this could have been sort of like this Judge, like up to Demolition Man standards, but it kind of tries to get there, especially at the end when he just goes balls out, and the ending is a lot of fun. And then also there's a shocking twist at the end. I didn't see this coming. I honestly didn't see this, so that's a good thing, actually. So in the story, and then when you realize it, you're like, oh, okay, because there's in the film you see Sylvester Stallone's character, and you're like, why is he like this? I understand, and then he says a lot of when his lines, it has sort of like a double meaning. I think it's called. Yeah, when you're like, why is he saying that? Like, it's just interesting. And then at the end of the film, you realize what happens, and you're like, oh, okay, wow, that's pretty shocking. Maybe some people will see it a mile away, but for me, it's just, I was like, wow, okay. That makes sense. That it makes a lot of sense. So, like, it's I'm sorry. I can't say anything. I cannot ruin. I cannot ruin this film for you. You guys should definitely watch it. Is my review out of this film is it's a 7.5 out of 10. It's above average. It's a fun film. Are there any politics in the film? Yes, there are, but it's very subtle and it's not the main focus. And there are now, I said there's politics in this. Now, are there any woke politics in this? No, as far as I'm concerned, there's nothing. So that's a big plus there. I'm so tired of this woke crap. But this film, fun film. Go watch it. 7.5. See the ending, and then you'll and then tell me what you thought about the ending. And also, please continue to like and subscribe. And if you guys want me to do an in-depth review with this, I'll definitely do it. So check it out in the comments. But thank you so much, guys. You guys take care. Peace.